Hey everyone, in today's video we're heading out on the incredible Blue Ridge Parkway, one of the best places to experience fall in the mountains. Every fall, I love driving the parkway, stopping at the Scenic Overlooks and taking in the changing colors from different viewpoints. On this trip, we'll start in Cherokee and make our way over to the Graveyard Fields area, and finally wrapping up at Pisgah Inn, with maybe a couple of short trails along the way. It's going to be a beautiful ride, so come along and enjoy some of the early fall colors with me. As we make our way up from Cherokee, the road climbs fast, twisting and turning through some of the most dramatic elevation changes anywhere on the parkway. Down in Cherokee, you start at around 2,000 feet, but before long, you're over a mile high. What's really cool is how fast the forest changes the higher up you go. Down low, it's all hardwoods, oak, hickory, and tulip poplar, but as you climb, they give way to spruce and fir, trees you'd normally find up in the north. Decided to stop up here at Waterrock Knob. As you can see, it's such an incredible view. I might do this hike right here right quick. It's only a 0.5 mile. We made it up here to the top. You can actually see a good 50 plus miles today. It's such beautiful weather. Another small view over here.
Amazing view.
You can actually see Maggie Valley right there off in the distance. This might be a bit of a better view. On our way coming back down here, I wanted to show you some things I spotted off in the distance on the way up. Way off in the distance here is Cherokee, but right off in here you can see the casino. Then over here is Kawohe, or formerly Klingman's Dome. And over here off in this little bit of a V area right here is Newfound Gap. Fall color changes right along with the elevation too. The higher overlooks like Waterrock Knob and Richland Balsam start glowing first. It's usually weeks before the valleys below. On a good day, you can actually see the gradient of color stretch down the mountainsides. Deep reds and golds up top, still green trees below. This stretch of the parkway has some of the best overlooks anywhere in the region. Big Witch and Thunderstruck Ridge give sweeping views of the Smokies. And then there's Waterrock Knob, one of my favorite stops on the entire drive. It's the highest visitor center on the parkway, sitting at about 5,800 feet. And it's especially beautiful at sunset, when the ridges layer out those soft blue tones that the mountains are most famous for. As you keep driving, you'll pass places like Graveyard Fields, which always catches people's attention because of its name. It's not an actual graveyard, it's an area that got its name from tree stumps left after a massive windstorm centuries ago, which made the landscape look like rows of gravestones. Today it's known for its waterfalls and brilliant early fall color. There's a deep cultural connection here too. The parkway begins near Cherokee Nation, and the name of the Blue Ridge itself comes from the soft blue haze that drifts over these mountains, something the Cherokee noticed long before scientists explained it. Every overlook has its own story, from ancient traditions to modern travelers, all tied together by these ridgelines. You might even spot some wildlife along the way. Black bears are pretty common up here, and every now and then you'll see an elk that wandered over from the Smokies. With the winding roads, mountain air, and the views that go on forever, it's one of those drives where you just roll down the window, breathe it all in, and let the mountains set the pace. Made it out here to the Graveyard Fields area. We won't be doing any of the hikes here today, but it's really nice here. Okay, I decided against it. Might just do a quick little hike down here, at least to the stream. I think it was something like 0.2 mile, or it might have been 0.3. But either way, that's not too bad. That was a very quick hike down. Didn't take but maybe a minute or two. This bridge is definitely leaning a little bit, but that's alright. You can see this water's been running here for a long time. You can see how smooth the rocks are. Well, now I'm kind of glad I came down here to see this. Kind of forgot what it looked like here. Made it out here to the historic Pisgah Inn. It has a really killer overlooks. Let's go look. Has an incredible view here. It would be great to stay here. Perfect for a weekend getaway too. Asheville's actually not that far away from here either. Here's the other side. You can see kind of what you would get if you had a balcony view.
Display ones that have already been opened. Okay. You'll look at the waterfall. Not everybody can hold maps like we can. So we're like, Dota. Yeah. So this one side actually lists all the different waterfalls. Wow. And the other side is where they are.
That wraps up our fall trip along the Blue Ridge Parkway. From the hike up at Waterrock Knob to the overlooks scattered along the drive, and finally the incredible view at Pisgah Inn. It's been an amazing way to take in some of the early hints of fall colors of the season. The parkway never disappoints, especially this time of year. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Thanks for watching.